To me, there is nothing better than a plain leafy green salad with a homemade vinaigrette. My favorites, lemon, balsamic, and cilantro-lime. And I do them in these little jelly jars. I'm going to show you two methods today. One, how I make them. Two, and how I dress the greens. So I'm thinking we need to go in the kitchen and do this. Welcome back to Let's Dish with Linda Lou. Today I'm working on some vinaigrettes. When I grew up, my mother always had bottle dressings on the door of the refrigerator, French, Catalina, blue cheese, Thousand Island. When you went to my grandmother's house, there was what was called table wine. It was red wine vinegar that was always on the table and olive oil. Since then, I've learned how to make my own vinaigrettes. And the one that I use mostly in my household is a lemon vinaigrette. And all I do is I use these 8-ounce jelly jars. I put all my ingredients inside, shake it up, and you're good to go. For the lemon vinaigrette, I have a diced shallot, grated garlic, kosher salt, pepper. I use a natural sweetener called agave nectar instead of sugar, Dijon mustard, the juice of 2 lemons, which is about a 1/4 cup. And I like my dressing to be 2-to-1, olive oil to acid. So about a 1/2 cup of olive oil. I pour that all in here, I give it a shake, and that's it. Lemon vinaigrette's done. A play on the lemon vinaigrette is the balsamic vinaigrette. All the same ingredients except for one. We've got the diced shallot, the grated garlic, salt, pepper, the agave nectar, the Dijon mustard. For this one, I put a little heat, so I use some crushed red pepper flakes. Balsamic vinegar, about 4 tablespoons, and then about 1/2 cup of olive oil. Shake it up, and you now have balsamic vinaigrette. 2 really, really simple vinaigrettes that you could put on any type of salad, and they're both really delicious. So for a third vinaigrette, what I have here is the starting of a cilantro-lime vinaigrette. Really super flavorful. In the food processor, I have a diced shallot, grated ginger, fresh grated ginger, fresh grated garlic, kosher salt, pepper, agave nectar, and cayenne pepper. What I'm going to add to that is some freshly juiced lime juice. So I'm going to cut this lime in half, and we're going to add that right in to the food processor. Oh, it takes a lot of muscle to do this, okay? So about 4 tablespoons, which is about the juice of a pretty decent juicy lime. So we're going to use the whole thing here. Again, using your muscles. There we go. Okay. So that's that. To that, I've previously processed about a cup of cilantro-lime leaves. I put it in the food processor empty, just a drizzle or 2 of olive oil, process it till you get a finely chopped cilantro leaves. We're going to add that right into this. And we're going to process the whole thing together. Just make it a little loud. So from here, I'm going to pour it into the jelly jar, and then we're going to add some red wine vinegar at the last minute. Okay, let's get this off here. Pour it right in. Look at that. Pretty perfect, huh? We're going to do just a quick shot of red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar gives that extra little sharpness to it that you need for this dressing. Just a teaspoon. That's all you need. Okay. We're going to put the lid on, give it a quick shake, then we're going to taste it. It's a really, really vibrant green color. It's pretty cool. All right, here it goes. Amazing. If you like cilantro, you're gonna love this dressing. Okay, so earlier today, I was at the farmer's market, and that's where I got the lemons and limes and cilantro to make these vinaigrettes. But I also found some beautiful bit lettuce. Bit lettuce is a real soft leaf, real delicate, and it almost looks like a bouquet with a root at the bottom. All you do is twist the root off, rinse your leaves, dry them really, really well. This will allow your vinaigrette to adhere to the leaves. Now, what I've done here is made a sample bowl, and I'll show you what I do. I'll take a tablespoon or 2 of the vinaigrette, and run it around the inside of the bowl. Right before I'm ready to serve it, I'll add the lettuce to it, like this. I'll take a few leaves, and I'll just toss them through so that the vinaigrette gets coated all over the leaves. This allows your lettuce not to get wilty and soggy when you're serving it, and it stays really crisp and fresh. And all your leaves are now coated and not soggy. So that's the cilantro-lime vinaigrette. This is the lemon vinaigrette. We'll do one more. The balsamic vinaigrette. Give it a shake. Take a couple of tablespoons, just throw it in here. Put that back on. And just run it around the inside of the bowl like that. Now we're just doing samples here, but you would use a lot more if you were serving it in a larger quantity bowl. We're going to add the lettuce. And we're just going to toss it through the balsamic vinaigrette. Just enough to get all the leaves coated and dressed. See there? And now your lettuce stays nice and fluffy and doesn't wilt. That's my tip with how to put your dressings and your lettuce together in a bowl. For these recipes, you can go to lindalouhamel.com and you'll find my lemon vinaigrette, my balsamic vinaigrette, and cilantro-lime vinaigrette right there.
Let's dish with Linda Lou. Take one.
So during this video, if you see me going, or I'm sorry, start that again.
Okay.
So in this video, if you hear this end, I don't know why I feel I have to touch everything to explain something. Just ignore it.
Okay.
Ready? I forgot. Okay. Ready?